Oh, there we are. Oh my goodness. Hey, everybody. We're doing a friend interview, and I'm really excited about it because right now I have one friend. So I was thinking maybe I should have another one, but I don't like to get friends because I only like to have two of them. And I don't know. There are certain requirements you have to meet. And I decided that Nikki Darling could maybe be my friend. So she's taking the interview today. Nikki, say hello.
Hi, I'm actually really nervous. You can't even see it, but my hands are kind of shaking because usually I'm the one doing the interviewing, asking all the questions and listening to other people's answers. So I'm not usually the one having to think of answers.
These are good questions though, so they'll just come naturally to you, and if you say them wrong, I'll never speak to you again. So,
Oh, no pressure. There's no pressure at all.
got to be about 40 questions, so I came up with 40 questions today that are important to me. This is the first thing I would like to know about you as a human. If you could snuggle with any animal in the world, what would it be? It's tame. It would like to be snuggled.
If I could snuggle with any animal, what would it be? A teacup pig.
Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, acceptable.
Yes. Do I have to keep score?
No, I'll keep score.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you. This is all
I
on you.
Do you own any birds? Chickens count.
Oh, no.
Good.
We used to, but no.
I don't like live birds.
Okay.
That's like my biggest fear. I hate peacocks a lot. Like I hate live birds. Have you ever been chased by a rooster?
Mm-mm.
No?
Was that one of the questions, or that's just a ancillary question?
Yeah, that's what that is. Okay, this is important to know. Are you a hugger?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You are going to have to resist the urge to hug me most times.
No.
That's also
No.
what my other friend Moria says, but the problem is that as I gain weight, also with this delicate face, everyone is like, I want to hug you. You look soft and snuggly and warm. And I am a high fiver.
Well, I'll high five you right into a hug. Yeah. I'll just like pull you right in and you won't even see it coming.
Like a bro thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I do have a little bit of man energy for sure. I mean, can't you tell?
It's there. Do you like hot dogs?
I like your hot dogs.
Okay. But in general, you just don't like them?
No.
You feel like you're too good for hot dogs?
I don't like mostly how hot dogs are cooked.
Okay.
So I think it might be a texture thing. So mostly it's my husband who wants to cook the hot dogs and he will boil them. And I don't know. I don't it doesn't jive. I don't know which way he cook, but if he puts them on the grill and it's a certain kind of dog, then I can tolerate it. But then I don't know, whichever your hot dogs I will consume completely.
How upper class are you that boiled hot dogs is something that you're like cannot do? Boiled hot
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah. I used to live a different life. Mm-hmm.
Goodness.
And then I married a redneck.
Oh, this is a great question. Leading into that, or leading into this, when was the last time that you wore heels, high heels?
Ooh. Ooh. I honestly don't remember.
Sounds like it's time.
I don't know.
Okay, here's a good one. Do you consider yourself famous?
No.
No?
No, no.
Oh, that's not fun. Okay.
Okay, all right. So I have been called Wenatchee famous. Wenatchee famous.
I'll take it.
Yeah, yeah. So like I'm a local celebrity,
Yeah.
which has its pros and cons. Yeah, there was a point in time that I had a whole collection of wigs that I would wear out in public, like to the grocery store, because it would take me, this was pre Instacart, pre grocery food delivery, and it would take me like 3 hours to go grocery shopping because if I didn't have my disguise on, because I talk to everybody. I love to talk to everybody, and I couldn't make it down an aisle without people stopping me and wanting to talk and take pictures and talk to their kids. And I just was like, I can't buy milk and get home in a timely manner. So I started buying wigs and sunglasses and wearing them to the grocery store.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. That is a true story.
That's famous.
Is that famous? That makes me famous.
No, of course it does. I have this little like stained glass thing that Scott got me a couple years ago for my birthday, and it says, "We are what we pretend to be, so we must be careful what we pretend to be." And I famous, so I guess we'll see what happens.
Wow, I love that.
It's by Kurt Vonnegut. Have you ever?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So I love him. Okay. So I guess we're famous now, both of us.
Okay, we are, yeah.
What do you think about vision boards? Do you have one?
I don't have one. That was 2 questions, by the way.
Oh, okay. You don't have one. Why not?
I don't have one, but I think they can be useful. And I know that I've known people to have used them in the past.
Okay. So here's the first thing that you should probably know is that when you do come over to hang out, that we are probably going to play Girl Talk. I have it. It's my favorite. Yeah, not Dream Phone, but Girl Talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be calling people, and I don't know. I don't have any of the pimples. I think it's been a few years, but
Wow.
that would be fun.
Yes.
Be doing all of these things. I feel like we have to make up for some time.
Right.
Okay.
For sure. Okay. Yeah.
Just be ready. And when you make a vision board, it reminds me a lot of when we grew up. You know how you'd like get your 17 magazine and you'd like make a collage?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what vision board is, but as an adult.
Okay. Yeah, I did that with one entire wall of my bedroom growing up as a kid. I would just cut things out of magazines and paste them up, and there was just layers on layers of collages. So I feel like I would be good at a vision board. This is a good task for me.
That's what we'll do. We'll have a night where we'll make vision boards and we'll play Girl Talk.
Okay.
We'll add to it as I ask more of these questions. Okay. What do you do when you're eating a box of chocolates and you find one that has coconut in it? What does that mean to you?
I give it away.
Okay.
I'll give it to my husband.
No.
I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. I give it to you. Yeah.
That's the right answer.
Yeah.
I don't understand people that don't like coconut because it is effing delicious always.
I'm not a big coconut person, so this is perfect.
Okay. Well, that's weird. How about pickles? What do you think about pickles? Do you
Okay. So when I was growing up, both of my sisters and my mom, they lived on sliced pickle and cheese sandwiches, and I despised them. until I got pregnant, and all I wanted to eat was anything pickled or dill flavored. At my baby shower, I had an entire charcuterie board that was dill flavored everything.
I could get down with that.
Yeah. Yeah. And then ever since then, I've loved pickles.
I don't know. I still can't do it. They're disgusting. Okay. What's the worst Phil Collins song?
The worst Phil Collins song?
There is
There is a correct answer.
If you pick the wrong answer, this is over. What is the worst Phil Collins song?
That's what goes on your friend interviews.
Yes, Jillian. Oh my daughter's up here. That's what goes on your friend interviews? Yeah.
Oh, I heard her. Yeah.
Didn't see her. You know Nikki.
Oh, it's Nikki. Hi,
Yeah.
Nikki.
Hi. See, she's rooting for me. I can tell.
Oh, Lord. Okay. What's the worst Phil Collins song?
Susudio.
No, that's the wrong answer. That's a very wrong answer.
What's the right answer?
Oh, In the Air Tonight.
I knew you were going to say that. I just knew it.
Okay. My next question is, do you know Phil Collins?
Do I know him personally?
Yeah. Have you ever met him?
No.
Okay. Me either.
I'm gonna go to driver's ed now, Mom.
I love.
Don't mess it up.
Who is your favorite Spice Girl?
Mel B.
Okay. What are the traffic laws in a roundabout?
Oh my gosh.
Listen to me. If you can't go through a roundabout, I'm never getting in a car with you. Unsafe.
Oh my goodness. The traffic laws of a roundabout?
How bad do you want to make this work?
You yield
To
the left.
okay. That's acceptable. Is that yield sign? Does that mean stop and stay there?
No. It means yield. It means yield.
Okay. I don't know.
Is that the correct answer?
Yeah, that's acceptable. I'll allow it. What's the last book you read? Were you ready for any of this? I'm really sorry for who I am as a person. But these were just the things that I thought I should know. So it's a little bit of everything.
I didn't even hear the question. I was so excited that I got the last question correct. And I was celebrating. I didn't even hear what the question was.
Okay. What's the last book you read? What was the last book? Audiobooks count.
Potty training in 3 days.
Did it work?
I haven't tried it yet.
Let me know.
Okay.
Okay. How many times did you watch Bridgerton?
Once.
The whole thing? Like both seasons?
No, I watched the first season.
Okay. But not this. Have you watched Kath and Kim?
No.
Okay. Well, that's my favorite show.
Okay, Kath and Kim.
Kath and Kim. Okay. It's an Australian sitcom from like 20 years ago. It's
okay.
The best thing I've ever seen. They just did like a 20-year episode, and I about peed my pants because I had been Googling this every 3 months to find out if it was going to happen. And then all of a sudden it just showed up on Netflix, and I was like, I can watch this today. It was great. Anyway, that should be a thing that you do. Do you have any houseplants?
Yes.
Okay.
They're not really mine, though.
They're not really. Oh, are they your husband's? Okay.
Wait, can I show her my succulent?
I am where plants go to die.
I try really hard to garden, and Jillian found the succulent outside and named it Richard and brought it back to life and
Nice.
touch it and only gets to water it so that it can live.
Yeah, it's so pretty.
You can show
Yeah, let me see. Very nice. Good job.
Plant biology does me well.
excellent.
Yeah, people give me plants, I kill them, and then I give them to Ryan, and he brings them back to life.
That's goodness.
But I keep our child alive. I think that's fair.
And no, that's hard. That's harder to do.
It's so much harder.
But I hate feeding everything. Do you know what I mean? Like, I mean, you have to remember.
Uh-huh.
It's a thing. Okay, so my next question is, what's the longest amount of time that you've ever had to wait at the DMV?
Oh, so you guys think the DMV is bad here? You should go to a highly populated metropolitan area, like where I grew up, and like the suburbs of Manhattan and New Jersey. You will wait like 4-5 hours at the DMV.
Okay.
Maybe longer. So the DMV here is easy peasy.
I don't know about that. Okay, but 4 to 5 hours.
I would say, yeah, probably 5 hours.
Was this at the time that you would bring your cell phone with you, or would you bring a book, or
You would bring a book. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably a VC Andrews book. Are any of your exes in prison?
Not currently.
Okay.
That I know of. I don't keep in touch with all of them, but
I mean, stalking is fun sometimes. Facebook stalking, internet stalking. Just see. I just want to know. Some of them I'm like hoping they do really well, and I'm really excited for them. And some of them I hope they're driving Uber.
I think most of my exes have been in jail. It's like a prerequisite for knowing how to handle me. So,
Yes.
right? It's like,
Yes.
if you can't handle jail, you're not going to be able to handle what she's going to throw at you throughout life.
Oh my God. I'm one of those that it's like, if your mother's not emotionally abusive enough, April has got you covered. Don't worry. She's there. Ever been love bombed? Here it is.
Yeah, I love bombs. Yeah.
Oh, goodness. What's your drink of choice? Do you drink alcohol?
I do not drink alcohol.
Okay. Then what do you drink?
Seltzer. I drink a lot of energy drinks and soda water.
Which energy drinks?
Mountain Dew Rise, mostly.
Okay.
That's my energy drink of choice as of late. I will take the orangey creamsicle or the blue pomegranate, whatever. Mountain Dew Rise.
I love like that horrible acidic chemically just battery acid taste of an energy drink. I can't get enough of it. Like, I love it.
I don't mind it. If I want like the low petroleum energy, then I'll go for a V8 energy, which is now like a sparkling juice, and it has green tea in it. So it's a mix of my like sparkling soda and my energy drink in one. Yeah, I really, stray off course.
Lord. Have you ever told anyone to stop drinking Diet Pepsi?
No.
Okay, that's good.
I won't judge you for your Diet Pepsi obsession.
I love it. It's my favorite. Have you ever been married?
No.
No. Okay.
You said you had no questions about my personal life.
Okay. Well, this is another one that if you don't feel comfortable answering it, don't answer it. But how many days do you think that you could survive in the woods with just a hatchet and a book of matches?
6.
6. That's a good answer. Good answer. Good answer.
I am not. I am a city girl. Like, how did you guys not know this? I am a city girl.
Well, I need to know how useful you would be in
No.
apocalypse, and that okay. How many?
No, I'm actually very useful in an apocalypse, just not the way that you think I would be useful.
Oh, okay.
Me.
Well, then I guess it doesn't really matter what you think, does it? If you're not going to be in my zombie shelter, you'll just be sending like
Fine.
the signals or something through the radio. Yeah, maybe you'll save us all, but I'll save 6 of us. And together we will repopulate the earth.
Right.
That's terrible. How many do you own?
What?
How many hats do you own?
Oh my goodness. That is an undetermined amount. It is way too many to count. I have a hat obsession.
What kind of hats?
All hats.
All the hats.
Beanies, caps, 5-panel hats, trucker hats, all brimless. I have all kinds of hats. I just have a hat problem.
Do any of them have feathers in them?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, some of them have seashells. Some of them have all kinds. Some of them are leather. Some of them are mesh. Some of them are corduroy.
Okay. You just have a lot of hats.
I do.
Like more than 100?
Yeah.
Like more than 200?
Probably around that. I would say around 200.
Like how many boxes of hats did you have to move? Because I know that you had a box, and then when you got to your house, you're like, well, this is just hats. And yeah.
Yeah, it was a big tub. It was like one of the big Tupperware bins.
Is that tub put away?
No,
I didn't think so.
I don't have a place for it.
You will never have a place to
No,
store
I know.
hats. What kind of... Get a bigger house or build a shelf.
A shelf, yeah. It might have there's no good display for hats.
I've done it twice.
That's true. There's not. It's all cheesy.
And I have some really cool ones that I'd like to display, but is that weird? Here, look at my really cool hat collection.
No, we have some weird stuff here that we like to display, and it's I got you. This is a fun one. How do you like Howard Stern?
Yes and no.
What does that mean? Like, I'm obsessed with Howard Stern, so I've had to listen to a lot of it. I want to know what your thoughts on it are.
I have so much respect for Howard Stern because of what he's done in the industry. There's nobody in the world that's going to do for the radio industry and the broadcasting industry what he was able to do. It's just revolutionary. And even now, he's been doing it so long that he has a way of interviewing people that is amazing. He gains people's confidence, and he is just a flow of, it's a talent. It's hard interviewing people and making it good. It's hard. I know, I do it all the time. So I respect what he does as a broadcaster. But I don't really enjoy, I don't listen to him all the time. No.
Okay.
It's kind of the same with a lot of other people. I could say the same for like Rush Limbaugh, I never listen to him, but there's a place for people who advance the industry and in certain ways. I don't know. I take that back. I don't like Rush Limbaugh. I can't like him. Nope. I can't even say that I've ever liked him. Nope. Nope. Sorry. I take it back.
You just have like this delicate way of dancing around answering that I think comes from a long time in radio, right? Yeah, just hold it all in. So, this is another. Do you think that breast implants look weird on old ladies?
Yes.
Yeah. I
I
think breast implants look weird on young ladies.
I don't know how I feel about it because I've thought about it before, and then I was like, it doesn't really matter to me. So,
Well, because you're not really looking at a whole lot of boobs and you're not really touching a whole lot of boobs, I don't think. So
it's just a thing.
it's just a thing.
Yeah. Did you go to a private school?
No.
No. Okay. What celebrity did you have posters of as a kid on your wall when you were like a tween?
Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Okay.
Do you remember who that is?
Yeah, duh. Of course, I remember who that is. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. That was like the big one for me when I was, a tween. And then, so it was like Home Improvement and Jonathan Taylor Thomas. It was like the bowl cut, the complete around bowl cut. And then you would get these like Teen Dream magazines, right? And every single one had, the pull out full center spread. And just full on. The entire room was like covered with Jonathan Taylor Thomas. And I would like go into school and be like, I've got 74 pictures of Jonathan Taylor Thomas. How many do you have?
Different too, because if you get the same one, you have to fit something else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like a dealer, they're Bob magazine dealer.
Yes. And then he was in that movie with Chevy Chase. It was like Man of the House, and it was just like where like Chevy Chase was the new boyfriend of his mom or something, and it was like I was the first one at the movie theater with my ticket, and it was like, oh, Jonathan.
He's beautiful. He was in like that Tom and Huck movie.
Oh yeah.
Worshipped as well. Could not get enough of.
Yeah, but where is he now?
He doesn't want to be famous anymore.
Mm-mm.
He's not
like you and me.
No, not like us. How long did your white eyeliner phase last?
I mean, I'm still in it. I still have some white eyeliner in my makeup case.
Are you still wearing it?
I wore it not that long ago.
Okay, you're still in it.
I'm still in it.
All right. It's like you and Jim and the holograms. Have you ever intimidated your brother's girlfriend by aggressively wearing lip liner? We could have been sisters.
No.
Okay, good. What character are you when you play Mario Kart?
I've never played Mario Kart.
Okay. Mario?
Oh gosh. Oh, I knew it.
Okay.
Mario. You have to remember that I'm Italian American from New Jersey. If anybody was going to know how to say Mario, it would be me.
What flavor of toothpaste do you buy?
I don't know.
You don't okay. All right.
I can see it in my head. It's like I don't know, winter fresh.
Yes, winter fresh is like the most delicious of all the winter fresh, winter green. Yes to all. Can you describe your prom dress to me?
Yes, my prom dress, my senior prom dress.
Yes.
Okay, it was baby blue. Why? Why do you want to know?
Well, that want to be my friend. How bad do you want to be my
I
friend?
don't know. Okay, it was baby blue. It had spaghetti straps, and it was like an A-line with a frilly skirt and like a lace top.
Like it was like tulle on the bottom.
Yeah,
Is it like a Jessica McClintock dress?
sure. Yeah, yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh, those were the best.
And my cousin, who was the same age as me, and she lived with us at the time, she had bought like the same, almost the same dress, but in like a different color without this like floral inlay that I had, and like came home with almost the same dress. I was like, you can't have the same dress as me, just in a different color. So she went and got a different dress. And then I showed up at the prom, and like four other girls had the same dress as me. This was like back in the day before like dress companies would like keep track of who bought what dress, because now they do that. And there was like five of us there with the same dress on.
They do that?
Yeah, they do that now to make sure that girls don't show up at the prom for the same school in the same dress.
What?
Like me, because it was so traumatic.
I think that can't be traumatic. I always just imagine if I'm wearing the same thing as everybody else, that I'll probably end up in a magazine with like the who wore it better. Me every time.
Oh, it was never me. No, no, I would never win a who wore it better side by side. That was never, especially in high school. Oh, goodness, no.
You didn't have the swag.
I didn't have the anything.
Well, I hope you know that I had to chain wallet. So
Yeah, I had all this man energy. I had it even more back then. So, in a 16-year-old, they didn't quite understand it back then as much as people do now.
was there like some like bleach tips and some Jenko Janes?
Oh, so many Jenko jeans. So I like every pair was Jenko was my jam.
I had one pair and I was really excited about it. I wore it all the time.
Yeah, they were a thing. Do you remember Skids?
Vaguely.
Yeah, people don't really remember them, but I remember them for some reason because my sisters had them. They were another like MC Hammer type pants, were big and flowy, but they had these really wacky patterns, and their logo, their emblem was like one of these street signs, a yellow street sign, and there was like a skid, and it was a car skidding, and they were called Skids.
Yes.
I don't know, but they were like big hammer pants. And I loved them. I always stole them from my older sisters.
Like as a teenager or as like a kid?
As a kid.
Okay, because I was like, we went from Jinkos to hammer pants, and okay.
Yeah. So I think the Skids they predate the Jenkos.
Well, I remember like a world of spandex, and then it wasn't okay to wear spandex, and then it was like they blended spandex with some cotton, and then now that's all anyone wears.
That's all I wear. I wear leggings almost every single day.
I am wearing clean leggings right now. I didn't even get dressed for you. Do your pets, you have pets, right? Okay. Do they have the same last name as you?
One of them does, yeah.
Okay. What is the other one's last name and how?
Well, they are Ryan, so they came with Ryan, so they have Ryan's last name.
Okay. And you have one that has your last name? Okay.
Yep. Chewy. Chewy dog. Chewy. Do you know my dog?
No.
Oh.
I just needed to know. Because we have 3 pets and they all have different last names.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. and they don't. I mean, they're adopted into the family, so.
I mean, everybody wants to have the Darling last name, so I mean, it's really easy to just be like Chewy Darling, choo choo, Chewy Darling.
No, our cat's name is Felix Hernandez.
Why?
Well, he was a rescue, and I got him, and his name was Felix, and he just kind of like lays around and judges people. So we decided that he was, and he owned 3 castles. We decided he was a king. Felix Hernandez, King Felix. Okay. So then we got another kitty, and we thought, okay, well, we have a king. We need a queen now, but our other kitty was a boy. So his name is Freddie Mercury. Because now we have a king and a queen.
I see.
Hilarious, and we're castles. And then our
Castles.
well, yes, and our name is Gobble. Her name's Sadie Gobble, because that's just what it is.
So you don't want, so they're really not part of your family.
They are, but they just have. We're a blended family.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna grab a baby. I have like 3 questions left. Entertain the folks.
Oh, okay. This is the friend interview that I am clearly failing. I do not expect to be April's friend after this interview is done. She's gone Vogue style with 40 interview questions. And at the end, she's going to let me know if I have made the cut to be her friend or not. So far, I don't really feel like it's going very well, to be honest.
I heard that. I think it's gone pretty good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think we're doing okay.
Is that baby sleeping?
I don't know. Is he? Probably
No, not at all.
not. Okay. When was the last time that you were approached by a stranger on the street that was trying to sell you drugs?
Honestly, I think it was when I was in Hawaii.
Okay.
So that would have been, when did we go? When? I don't know. It was 6 months ago.
Okay. All right. Nope. Nobody ever tries to sell me drugs.
No. So you do not have the I take drugs look to you.
Yeah, which is very upsetting because but here's the thing, like I didn't get offered cocaine until I was in my 30s, right? But then like when that happened, I was like, no, I can't. It's too late now. You know what I mean? Like I waited too long.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so but I was never invited to those parties, but I wanted to be, and I tried really hard.
See, oh yeah, me too. When I was in high school, I was not popular. I was not well liked, like at all. And all I ever wanted to do was be like my 2 older sisters who were well liked and they had a lot of friends and they got invited to all the parties and I got invited to none of the parties, like at all. So yeah, but this is the thing, April, that you should understand about me is growing up in places where nobody ever looks at you when you walk down the street, like in New Jersey or New York, or living in big cities like Philadelphia or even in like London. You walk down the street, you do not make eye contact with people, right? You look down. So when I moved here and like people like would actually look at you in the eye and like smile and like even like say hello to a perfect stranger, like I was like, what do they want from me? What are they like? I was so distrustful. So I have the ability to walk down the street here and just be like, meh, meh. So nobody talks to me really, unless they know me already or they recognize me. If you don't, I am unapproachable. Nobody's going to approach this face. Especially when I have resting bitch face on, nobody is coming to talk to me that doesn't know me. When I'm dressed mostly in all black with a beanie on and resting bitch face, nobody is coming near this on the street of Wenatchee.
Okay, all right. Yeah, you might. I don't know. maybe that's a little bit of street cred.
I just think I haven't, like, I think there's more of an air where, like, I know the people who would come up to me and like see if I wanted drugs, and I know I would know how to avoid those people at all costs. Like, yeah, like you are not getting my eye contact, buddy, at all.
This year, it was the strangest thing ever. I had these people that I knew that were like, hey, we were at a thing and they were like, come into our van. And they're like,
Come into our van.
sale. And I was like, oh, okay. And then they take out drugs and they're like, these aren't for sale. These are just for friends. And they're like, mushroom caplets, like gummies. And I was like, I got the feeling that they were for sale. I don't think you can sell them legally. I don't know. I was excited that someone offered to sell me drugs, but I did not buy them because I didn't understand them. Also, I am 38. So it's a little now.
Well, listen, I think people take drugs at all kinds of ages, even if it's, abusing it or trying to do it recreationally. I do not take drugs, hard drugs. So, but what?
Your drug is caffeine.
For sure. Yeah. Yeah. But, I know that there's a lot of like people out there who, and I know this because Ryan, every time we want to watch a movie, I'm like, you pick out a movie, and he picks out a documentary on psychedelic drugs. And he's like, just watch this. It's really interesting. And it is usually really interesting, but about usually how people are using like psychedelic drugs to get over depression or anxiety or whatever, healing cancer or whatever they're trying to do with it these days. And if there's like medical science that is like out there helping people, like, oh, cool, like you do you, boo-boo. I'm not here to judge anybody for what they're doing at any age. I just am not going to crawl in somebody's van and trust some mushroom caplets in my system. It's just not me, honestly.
But 20-year-old me would definitely do that. Do you know what I mean? Like, 20-year-old me would have, in my low-rise jeans and like living my life.
Well, I was already clean and sober by the time I was 19, kid.
Oh man.
Yeah. So I had done a whole lot of damage by the time I was 19.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Goodness. Well, good for you. P.S. I also am not much of a drinker. I do like to drink sometimes, but I don't love alcohol, so no worries.
Oh, so that's not going to hinder our friendship status?
That won't, but if you're lame, it might.
Okay.
Okay. And what do we have here? I'm just about done. Crunchy Cheetos or puffy Cheetos?
Puffy.
Okay. Why do you think that essential oils haven't healed the world yet? Because I went to some of those things. They're supposed to heal and everything.
Right.
That not sleeping well with those diffusers and those packages.
Well, I think it's mostly because not enough people have embraced the magic that is behind essential oils.
Are you an essential oil person?
I use them, but I don't know if they're going to like heal the entire world.
Get over here. Let me put some deep blue on those.
I think I like the smell, and it could there is biological and chemical properties to them, but are they going to heal my body? I'm not quite sure. I don't know. I don't think that's it.
Or even the world. I think it's supposed to heal the world at this point.
I more believe in the fungi healing the world. That actually could happen. I mean, they say cockroaches will infest the earth more rapidly than humans can, but they'll be here long after we're gone. But it's more like the mycelium. Mycelium is like the biggest creature on the living creature on the earth, and regenerates plants and digests dead animals.
What is this?
Mycelium, which is the living creature, the root system of the fungi, the mushrooms.
Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't read into it because I've never been like, oh, I would take mushrooms to cure my depression. No, I would take mushrooms.
No, I'm not talking about psychedelic mushrooms, kiddo. No. I don't think psychedelic mushrooms are going to cure the world.
No, but I thought essential oils were, and I'm really upset about that.
Do you need to talk about it?
Not yet.
Okay.
Maybe later with an essential oils expert.
I know a couple. I could connect you.
Please don't.
Okay.
I have an encyclopedia that I got. One time during COVID, I was like, oh, I'm gonna buy something from every small business on like in this area, or if I like knew what it was. And one lady I knew, she sold essential oils, and so I was like, oh, I'll just pick one out and I'll just buy it. And she's like, no, you really have to sit through this thing to get the best deals. And I was like, I don't really want the best deals. Like, just pick one out. And she was like, nope, you have to do this. We have to do it on Zoom. And I sat there for like an hour and a half and I spent $150 to just make it stop.
Oh my gosh.
It was on essential oils and our lives didn't change. Sometimes.
But did you really put the effort into it, April?
Oh my God, Mom, I don't know.
Did you really give it your all?
April Rochelle, what's your middle name?
Rochelle is your middle name?
Yeah, I was born in 84. Come on.
Sure.
Yeah. What's yours?
Patricia.
Are you Nicole?
I was named after my grandfathers. Told you, man energy. I was named after both of my grandfathers. So Nicole after Nicholas, my paternal grandfather, and Patricia after Patrick, my maternal grandfather.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Were they hoping that you were going to be a boy and then you weren't?
Yes.
Yeah. I think that's what happened with my sister too.
Yeah. And then I was just Nick. For most the beginning of my life, I was just Nick to my parents.
Now, do you have just two sisters?
I have two sisters and a half brother.
But whole brother in your heart.
Sure.
Yeah, that's what I like to say.
Yeah, no, all of my siblings. Like I have step siblings. I have my stepdad having an adopted daughter. So, there's, and then like I said, my cousins kind of lived with us for a little bit. So they were like our foster. So my cousin's like a sister to me. And so we have all kinds of siblings that are just family, right? It's just family.
I just have one sister. Her name's Alicia. I like her.
Oh, cool. Is she older or younger?
She's older.
Why are you laughing?
Because I hope she watches this, because she probably will. She's so much older.
So much older. She's just so much older.
Older. Goodness. All right. Well, I need to probably let you go. So I'm going to have to get back to you. on whether or not you have.
Okay, yeah. Do the calculations. I do have to go because I have to pick up my son from daycare before they, take him home or something. And they go, "Oh, we're locking the doors. His mom doesn't care about her kid. Let's just take him home with us." So,
And it's just everything.
yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, can you send me a link and stuff to whatever the.
It's right on. If you go to my Facebook page, this is where it is. It should be there. You shouldn't be able to miss it.
We've been doing this for like an hour. Was anyone watching?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. There have been people. We've even had comments.
Shut your. No, we
Look.
didn't.
Look.
Is it Grayson?
Grayson says, "No, you aren't failing."
Oh,
Thank you, Grayson. Oh, can I just get a close-up of Mr. Wally's face before I go?
yeah.
Just in case, like, you never talk to me again and we're not friends after this, I will at least have gotten a good look at that baby. Oh my
Hater.
gosh. Oh, hi. Hello, you. Hello, you. Hi, babies. I see you in person. He's looking at me like, all right, lady.
I know he's like, why?
He's too cool for this. He's too cool for this.
He is. And someone always holds him, so I can never put him down. It's terrible. But I don't want to because he's my last baby, so I hold him always.
Yeah.
And if I'm not holding him, one of the older girls is holding him. It's awful.
Yeah, he's going to be a spoiled little kid for sure.
I know, but he's so cute.
Well, I'm going to bring Trenton over real soon. We got to end this so I can go pick him up.
All right, bye, Felicia.
But you're going to have to let people know. So when are you going to make the announcement?
I'm going to do probably like 3 or 4 more friend interviews.
Oh, really? I didn't know I had competition.
Have you ever talked to me before? I'm very cool.
Am I the first?
Yeah.
All right. I'm done with this.
You are not.
I didn't even know. I didn't know. I wouldn't have done this if I knew that I had competition.
Oh, Scott's over there. Her feelings. No. You're rude. You're coming over with that baby.
I am slightly insulted. I'm a little hurt.
Oh, I didn't mean to hurt you.
Maybe I'll go do some friend interviews now. No, that's not how I work. You do you, boo-boo. Whatever you got to do, I will be here waiting.
We'll just start doing friend interviews. You don't want to be my friend? I'll do my own friend interviews. We'll see. We'll see who can find the best friend. All right, Nikki. I'll see you later.
Bye. I love you.
Love you.